Welcome to Zscaler Pulse, a 15-minute discussion around all things Zscaler, Zero Trust, and the cybersecurity industry. I'm Ben Garrison. I'm the program and knowledge manager for the Zenith community, and I'm joined by I don't know where he's at, maybe here, maybe there, I'm not too sure. Huxley, he's everywhere. Huxley Dunsany, my co-host, and we have a special guest speaker today, Michael Chouinard. Did I do that
There you
right?
go. See, you nailed it.
I nailed it. It's like a croissant.
That's right. That's right. Tasty too.
Wait, we'll bleep that one out. We'll cut that
Strong
one out.
start.
Restart it over. Just kidding. Hey
No,
Huxley, how you
thank
been?
you.
I haven't seen you in a couple. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks because we
I
were.
know, I know. Things have been hectic. I'm excited to be back on the pulse.
Yeah, we were at Zenith Live in Vegas, and so I mean, just to kind of recap, if you guys were there, if you were there and I met you, it was awesome to meet you. I know I can't see you watching me right now, but just know that it was a pleasure to meet you there at Zenith Live, and I know Michael was there as well. Um,
I wasn't.
you wasn't? You
I
wasn't? That's
wasn't.
great English. You were not.
I was there in spirit. I was
Yes,
there in
there in
spirit.
spirit.
Wait, you weren't
Uh
there? Hold on.
no,
What universe am I living in?
I missed it this year. I actually had to not go in person this year. I've been the last couple of years. So I
Oh,
was feeling FOMO. I was definitely feeling FOMO
Got
last
it.
well,
week.
you definitely missed out on a lot.
Yeah.
We had a wonderful happenings during Zenith Live with their demos.
Yes. I don't know if I'd call it wonderful, but yes. Yeah, I mean, I was certainly having a great time on my end. So yeah, I mean, we had some issues, some technical issues, but we were trying something new. We were trying to bring cool new things to the labs at Zenith Live, and unfortunately, not everything went without a hitch.
Mhm.
Though by the end of the day, Monday, Thursday, things went a lot better. Hopefully, people had a
Mhm.
lot better experience and got a lot out of it. And I learned some lessons that I'm going to use for next week in Prague so that we, you know, have a much better experience.
Right on.
Yeah,
And for
That,
context, I should interject here.
yeah.
Michael, you are the manager of the demos and labs team, correct?
I am. I
So
am.
you're the ringleader of the group that was putting on those labs at Zenith Live.
I am, yes. So it is my team that manages the lab infrastructure, manages the solutions demo center that a lot of
Mm.
folks have experienced in those labs and workshops, or when your SE comes and gives you a demo, all that fun stuff.
Shout out to the SDC. Big fan here.
Yeah. So maybe you can dive in, like Michael, just a little bit like the demos and labs. You mentioned there's obviously some demos during post sales, right? Or pre sales, I should say.
Pre-sales. Yeah.
Pre-sales demos, maybe from the implementation side or the professional services side, might use some demo environments. Maybe you can dive in just a little bit about what the demos and labs provide and how we utilize them on a day-to-day basis.
Sure. So the Solutions Demo Center is our like company-wide demo environment. It is the source of truth, we'll call it. We'll
Mhm.
see if all the PMs agree with me later on. But it is an environment that we built over the last 3 years now that is designed to be able to showcase all the possibilities of Zscaler, all our solutions and services and products, features in one place. So anyone can get access to it. All our SEs obviously have access. A lot of internal folks, PMs, marketing, you name it, use it. But even customers and partners can get access to it and play around. And they get read-only access into this environment, which is, for a reason. Because it's one single environment, we can't have everyone in there changing things and breaking things. But it also means that when you get in, you know it's just going to work. But anytime there's new features, new products, we're working with the teams to make sure that it's enabled in the SDC so that you can see all the latest and greatest stuff. So things that were announced at Zenith Live, like Zero Trust Cellular, it's not in the SDC today, but we're in that process where we're talking with the teams to see how we can enable that, how we can show that off to you guys. Zero Trust Branch, Zero Trust Gateway, Zero Trust or Cloud. I can't even remember all our names anymore. I'm
Zero
sorry,
trust all
guys.
the things.
Zero Trust, all the things. That's right. All these things, if they're not there today, we're working on it. In fact, just today, We added some of the legacy VPN capability that's been recently released. We actually now have a VoIP server that people can even go in and play with calls between two workstations over Client Connector, which is kind of cool.
That is
So
cool. That
That
is
is
really
cool.
cool. I've got to say, I've been at Zscaler a long time, and for the first several years of my tenure at this company back in 2014, 2015, our demo environment was chaotic and
Hmm.
not centralized, and it was just kind of being made up as we went, and too many people had read-write access. So from the perspective of somebody who went through the bad old days, I'm really grateful to you and your team for the work you've done because this demo environment is fantastic. And the fact that customers and partners and internal folks are all working off of that same environment, it's amazing. It just gives everybody a level playing field for learning about what we do.
and thank you, Huxley. And you did help with creating the SDC.
A
You may
little bit.
not remember that, but you
Oh,
were
so
you were
that was a self pat on the back.
Yeah,
Okay,
somebody.
okay. It's
he,
subtle.
he's he's been helpful. He's been helpful. He's been around longer than I have. He's an old guy. I'm at 4 years. I'm still kind of new, right? No.
Yeah,
Mm.
new kid on the
Day
But
block here.
20, day 20, you're a veteran. You better know everything
that's
by day 20.
Yeah, it's true.
but so no, so it is great to have that one place that everybody can go to. So a lot of the workshops that people are doing at things like Zenith Live or road shows and stuff are using the SDC. Now,
Mhm.
where things are evolving is it's great. That's a good entry level. You can go in, you can see the policies, you can log in as a user and see the user experience. But for folks that want a little bit more and want to actually get in and make changes, configure policies, configure an endpoint appliance, that kind of stuff, that's where we're headed next, right? I mean, so we had some labs at Zenith Live that were read write. Our goal next year is for them all to be.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll probably fall somewhere in between. I doubt we'll pull off everything, but the goal is to give more of that access. And to do that, we've had to build some automation. We've worked with our internal IT team. Some of that automation might have failed last week, but it's working right now and it's going to get better and we're going to improve it. But so that we can give people that ability to get in and actually kick the wheels, but then break it,
Hmm.
fix it, break it, fix it, whatever. I think personally that's what excites me. So I came from an SE world before I joined Zscaler, and the demo environments and things like that was kind of I wanted to do more than that. I wanted to
Mhm.
make it better. And so I came here and as Huxley mentioned, our demo environment was eh, yeah, I don't want
It had some
to
maturing to do.
I mean, even just a couple years ago when I joined, I've been here about 3 years. I joined, and someone sent me, I think it was a vSphere or some kind of VMware environment, and they're just
yeah.
like, "Yeah, here's your server, and you can go set it all up." And I'm like, where's the document? There was no documentation. There was like some Slack channel you had to join, and there was like a download link, and it was like, okay, you know what? I don't got time for this. I gotta go do other things. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to get into the demo environment, but I would love to, and I think that's on my next bucket list of things to do. So
I know where you can get access to it or who to reach out to give you access.
wow, wow,
Yeah.
imagine that.
Yeah.
Got friends in high places.
I
So,
just so happen to
so
know.
what you just mentioned though, Ben, like that's another thing my team does for our internal folks is we create lab guides to help them get up and going, to get
Yeah.
their Zscaler tenant, to build their first environment, build out their identity platform. We use Okta with that
Mhm.
environment just because we can get a dev tenant. Um, but to build that out so that they can hit the ground running and know how how it works, how our products work before they go sit in front of a customer. Those of you listening, before they sit in front of you and tell you how it works, they need to know too, right? So I think
Yeah,
that's
for
key.
sure.
And it's great that it's read only because I mean I know there's this pride amongst IT people, right? If you're not breaking it, are you really doing IT? You're probably not, right? But at least but if you're in a demo environment, you really can't break it. And it's just meant to give you an idea of conceptually. And I think from a learning perspective, right? From a cyber academy angle, right? I think it's a very powerful tool to help with that hands-on learning, right? Where you can learn something, you can see something in a certification or in a course that you're taking, and then you can log into the lab, right? And you can actually put your hands on it and click on it and click around instead of just looking at slideshows and a
Yeah.
video of, oh, click
Yeah.
here and click there. It's like, well, I would like to actually click there, right?
Yeah. You can't get muscle memory
Yeah.
from a video.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're in IT. There is a purpose for e-learnings and slideware, but you have to be able to touch it. You have to be able to
Right.
go in and actually click the buttons and see what happens.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
imperative.
And, for Ben and I, we think a lot about, in literal and figurative terms, we think about the Zscaler community, all the different people involved in
Yeah.
building these products, delivering these products, using these products, and having an environment like the Solutions Demo Center. It kind of becomes, it's almost like a common language. It's one thing that everybody inside and outside of Zscaler has in common. So I see it as being kind of that thread that connects a lot of the different aspects of the greater Zscaler community together.
And
Yeah,
before we
totally.
go, I'm gonna need you to roll a d20.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm sure you
You
got
know
one
what? I
within
don't
arm's
have my.
reach. Oh.
You don't okay,
No,
okay.
no, it
So
is.
I see the
Here
shirt.
somewhere.
I see the shirt, and I want to know what kind of what class do you play?
Well, okay, so here's an interesting story. I play every other Monday night via
Uh-huh.
Zoom with the same guys that I have been playing with for over 20 years.
Okay.
We used to all live together or live in the same town, so we would
Hmm.
physically play in person, but we now have scattered across the country. I am currently a 16th level bard, sorcerer, fighter, rogue. Um, I think I've got
So like what levels are those four classes at? Which
it's well, I mean, now you're gonna make me open this sheet up over here and take a look here. Let's
I
see.
mean,
I mean, I'm happy to look. So Rusty, his name is Rusty. He is
Rusty.
a yeah, well, his real name is Zyron, but he goes by Rusty.
Uh-huh.
Uh he is, let's see, three levels of rogue,
Okay.
3 levels of fighter. Actually, he has a
Yep.
level of sorcerer, shadow
Oh,
magic sorcerer to be exact.
okay. For the
And then he, dark
the
vision
magic missiles.
and the dark vision.
Yeah, the dark
Uh
vision. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then he is at currently nine levels of Bard, and he will finish out as a Bard. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Michael,
yeah.
I think this is the seventh or eighth episode of Pulse that we've made, and I feel like we have finally started to achieve a level of nerdiness that this whole
Right.
endeavor has really been aspiring to. So thank you. This is the energy we've needed.
I am super sorry for putting you guys off for so long. We could have done this like 4 episodes ago.
It's all
Right.
right. It just sets the
No,
stage for a
I'm
return
also
visit.
a D&D nerd. I'm not you said Zoom, Discord has a really good integration with Roll20, but we can go ahead and talk later about that.
And we use D&D, and I've got like the D&D master account or whatever, D&D
Yeah, yeah.
Beyond master account that we've got all our stuff into. So yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
cool.
Are
That's a
are we
conversation for
doing
later.
are we doing a Z20 spin-off podcast?
We go.
Z20.
I couldn't help
Right.
myself. I'm
You
sorry.
came here for demos and labs, but we're
Yeah.
really just gonna talk 5e all night. So
I
That's
mean,
perfect.
can we talk 2024 rules versus 2014 rules
yeah, we
too? I
could, we
mean,
could definitely.
Save it for the spin-off.
Exactly.
sorry, we might have gone too far down that hole, huh?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
already.
That's
Yep.
okay. This is what keeps people coming back to Pulse.
All
So
right.
how can somebody get access? That was a hard transition. That was like
That was
Left turn.
So how can somebody get access? What's the easiest way? Because you had mentioned that it's for customers and for
yeah.
prospects, I'm assuming. So how
Yeah.
does one go about getting access to the demo solution or the solutions demo lab? SD
Solutions Demo
center.
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 There it
Yes,
is.
there we go.
I was
It
letting
was
you
in my
struggle
head. It
for it
was
on your
there. It
own.
was in there. I was just having a hard time coming out.
Okay, so today, partners have access through the partner portal. They can do it all on their own. They don't need any help or shouldn't need any help. Customers and prospects, you got to go through your sales team. So like your SE can set you up with it.
Mhm.
We have talked about putting it elsewhere, like on the website and things, but that hasn't come to fruition yet. But hey, I'm talking to, I think I know somebody in the community. Maybe we can figure out a way to make it happen.
Could be. Could be.
Could be.
We do have role-based navigation, so
I like the sound of that.
that could be something that we discuss in future for sure. I think the community would like that, the ability to be able to
Yeah.
go into the demo directly from the community. If you are a customer or a prospect, you can log in, access the demo lab. That'd be a really cool integration. We get a lot of, speaking
Uh,
of integrations, we do have a lot of really cool integrations on the community coming up.
Hmm.
And I can't wait to share them with everyone. I can't go into too many details right now, but we have a lot of really cool stuff with customer support coming up on the horizon, and looking forward to getting that going on the community. So stay tuned for
Folks,
that.
that's called
awesome.
foreshadowing.
Yeah.
You gotta subscribe and come to the next episode to be able to. I promise in the next episode we'll keep that going. Every episode I'll be like, I
Yeah,
want to
cliffhangers.
promise the next episode I'll tell you.
Can I make an insight check? Oh, sorry.
There we go, bringing it home. I love it.
Yeah, bring it home. So awesome. Well, Michael, I think it was awesome to have you come onto the Pulse podcast. And we'd like to have you some more at some point. I know we don't typically do screen shares or anything on the Pulse podcast, but maybe we could. Maybe we could, because I think the demo center by nature is a very visual type beast.
Yeah,
And so maybe we can show off some things in the future, or maybe what we can do
Yeah.
is a spin-off where we have some videos or whatever that you might already have. We can put that on the community as well.
All right. Yeah, no,
I
that
would
sounds
love it.
great. I'm happy to come back, hey, and when you have the, Pulse D&D session, let me know. I'll be there. Um,
He'll be a founding member for sure.
yeah, but
Awesome.
this has definitely been fun. Definitely been
I
fun.
want
I
Huxley to
appreciate
be
it.
the game master though.
All
Deal.
right.
I'll bring my son in. He's the real expert in this topic.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Ah,
Well, Michael, thank you again. You and your team are doing amazing work, and we really appreciate you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks,
thanks,
guys.
Michael. All
All
right.
Thanks,
right.
everybody.
Take care, y'all.